So, Lucy and I wanted to show you some things that we got today. This morning when I was walking Lucy, there was like a box out by a dumpster that had a bunch of frames in it. So that's what kind of started my day, which is good because I needed a win today. Yesterday sucked. Bathroom project is turning into a more difficult project than I originally thought it would be. But that's okay. I don't know what possessed me to take this home, but I did. There's something really interesting, I think, about like Christian iconography. What are these called? Where it's not a sculpture, but it's not a like flush piece of artwork. Al!
Yeah.
What's that art?
Relief.
Huh?
Relief.
A relief?
Relief, yeah.
Okay. It's called a relief. Anyways, I just thought it was interesting. I also thought about painting it black just to make it more edgy. I don't know. This was just a good frame. Always on the hunt for good frames, let alone free ones. I don't mind the print that's inside. It's like a, you know, little rose moment. I just need frames. A lot of my frames are IKEA that I bought in college and they're falling apart. So it's about damn time. My in-laws were like, we're going antiquing. And I was like, okay, great. I'll come with you. And they were like, oh, we're already almost there. So rude. So I was like, okay, well, I'm on the hunt for these things. I'm like really looking for cool art or good frames to put some of my art in. And they sent me this picture of this like painting that was just like whatever. But in the bottom of the photo, I just saw this little head of a guy in a black and white image. And I was like, what is that? And it turned out to be this. Oh, it's so French looking. Look at her. She's so sad. I love that. It's just gonna stay there. I really wanted a stool for underneath the bathroom shelves because the top shelf is pretty tall and I just thought it'd be nice to have a little stepping stool. Anyways, Elliot wanted to paint the bathroom a dark green and I just had my heart set on doing this like chocolatey poo brown. So they found this little green stool, which is just the perfect compromise. So this will fit nicely underneath the shelves. That's it. I just wanted to show those things. What do you think, Lucy? Should we go see Willie? You want to go see Willie? She's a very excitable dog. I decided to go thrifting today. There's an antique store that I've never heard of. So we're gonna check it out. I'm obsessed with this piece of art. Love this guy. Love him. Literally so fucking cute. So cute. I'm in bench heaven. Bench heaven. Look at. Oh. This is so similar to the bench I just got for $26, and this is $68. Also very similar, and this one is $65. Really love these. These are so precious. Oh my god. Like all this Queen Victoria stuff. Oh my god. But I spent a total of $16, which was pretty much a miracle in that place because everything in there was very expensive and very overpriced. Some tea. My in-laws were at an antique store, kind of, I really need to get a car mount. My in-laws were at an antique store on the outskirts of town, and they ran into this couple or something, and they were chit-chatting, and the couple was like, oh, well, have you been to our antique emporium? I'm not gonna say where it is. And they were like, oh, no. And where it's located, I've never been interested in going inside because it's next to something that's like very gaudy, so I never thought to go inside because I assumed they were like one and the same, maybe. Finally did, and I mean, unless you're a gajillionaire. What I was trying to say but couldn't get out because I kept getting distracted by my phone falling is that what I assume these people do is go out to the outskirts, go to antique stores, find a bunch of stuff, and then they bring it back to the city, and then they overprice it by like 3 times, which is really annoying. So I don't know. I was very close to getting those like British royalty tumblers. They were super cute, and the one that I was like really toying with the idea of getting it was that Queen Victoria one that had like the inside detail, like those little loops. So beautiful. But the idea of having something that precious in my home and like the potential of it breaking, I don't break things very often, but just the potential. Oh my God, I'm gonna order a car mount. I'm gonna order one. Sorry. Yep. Okay, so just the idea of having something that precious in my home makes me nervous. It's like it's an irreplaceable object. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be like, I really need it, or I won't be able to stop thinking about it, and that's how I'll know that it's worth getting. But I'll show you guys what I got when I get home. Ta-ta. First thing I got were these 2 records. Definitely controversial. It's the soundtrack to the Woody Allen film Manhattan. I'm not supporting him by buying this. I just want the music. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I paid $5 to someone else. Whatever. This I had to listen to in the store. If you ever go to a Goodwill or something and you see some records that are in like decent condition, you can open up good old-fashioned Spotify or Apple Music or whatever you use, or maybe even YouTube, I guess, and look up the album. Is this dumb? Like, do people know to do this? And then you can listen to it, and then you'll know if you like it. And this is a very exciting jazz album that was actually recorded right at Carnegie Hall here in Pittsburgh. And, you know, you can never have too much, like, dinner jazz music. And then I found this stack of vintage design magazines. On top we have an Architectural Digest. So it was wrapped around this weird murder rope. By the way, I paid $5 for this stack and $5 each for the records. So I paid a total of $16 at this very expensive antique store today, and I can't believe I did it, but Some of us are just lucky, I guess. This is the front. How cute. I like a lot of aspects of this kitchen. I like the red, and obviously, who doesn't love a farmhouse sink? Oh, this is literally mine and Elliot's dream, to convert an old church into our house. Because then he could have like an art studio that would be big. Obviously, lighting would be impeccable. And I love the idea of having like your cake and eating it too, in the sense that you could have like an open concept, but then also have like these little offshoot rooms, like if there's like a chapel or whatever. It still looks like a church, an active church, to me. Unique Homes, which I've never heard of. Opportunity Knocks, January 1996. Look at this contemporary postmodern living room. That's fun. Traditional home, my mom's fave. I mean, this actually looks really good. Look at these weird chairs in that garden. Look, Mom, there's your cheetah chair. Don't ever get rid of it or I'll cry. Cheetah chair. I actually just hung up the phone with my mother a few minutes ago, and she told me she hasn't watched any of my videos. Except for the first one. Which, okay, granted, I only have 2 up right now. I mean 3. But that's 2 videos that she hasn't watched, and 1 is my living room makeover, and that was a really big project. So, I'm throwing you under the bus, Mom. Thanks for being my #1 fan. I literally talk to you in every video. I talk to you in every video. So rude. Another Unique Homes. I love this. It's just so interesting gazing into the past like this. Like, in 1998, this is what was seen as good. Okay, this magazine really sucks. It's just random photos, and there's literally these in every other page. I'm dead serious. They're like in every page. There's another one. House and Garden. An American Gentleman's Garden. They really should just call it an English garden. But I understand you're trying to make it American. The dinnerware. It's so cute! I love all these teapots. I also really love the like shelving that they're in and stuff, and that wallpaper is good. I love this. They put, shut up. This is still smart. This is still a good idea. Their bed in the middle of the room, which is totally weird. But for whatever reason, I really like it. And look at how they did their TV. How come more people haven't done that? Where you can slide it behind a piece of art. That's genius. Now people are coming out with the frame TVs, and I just think, why aren't people more creative with just having their TV and then putting art over it? The art of arranging. This is artistic. 100%. Master of Display. I can't pronounce that person's name. Look at that. I love that. Leave it to House and Garden to just be. Oh, I just love it. Everything. I love everything. Are you kidding me? Look at that fireplace. Oh my god. Swedish country style. I'm sold. Take me to Sweden. You know who I think is going to enjoy watching this is my best friend Alyssa, because she loves magazines. She has the most ridiculous magazine collection I've ever seen. And, you know, there's just something special about a tangible magazine. And I have my subscriptions, you know, but ooh, another House and Garden. Obsessed. Love that bench. This is still good. If I walked into someone's home that looked like that, I'd be like, damn, you have great taste. This art, like their art is really good too. I'm really into that art. It's like minimal without being like too boring. It's like not boring. Oh, this kitchen. So cute. I love the plates on the wall like that. I don't know if I would do that in my own house, but it just looks so cute there. Excuse me. Breakfast at Chanel is straight up looking like Lady Gaga. Look at that. Tell me that's not Lady Gaga. And it's giving Gucci vibes. Who is this? Lauren Azursky. She must have been like a model. Maybe, who is she? I'm a downtown girl who lives on the Upper East Side. Okay, so she was like a fashion reporter, essentially. She's chic as hell. I don't necessarily, like, I would not choose that table set, but it just works. I mean, it's very 90s. It's very 90s. But the ivy wallpaper on the ceiling, who was wallpapering the ceilings back then? Was that a thing people did before? Like, I feel like that's a trend now. Okay, that was a fun one. Another Unique Homes. Oh, Special Focus Premier Golf Properties. They just show pictures. This is all it is inside. That's all it is. Whatever. I'm happy that I at least got these two. And I like the traditional home. And the Architectural Digest wasn't bad. Boy, she was thick back then. She was thick. They don't make them like that anymore, folks. Thanks for watching. Love you, bye. Having to walk away from this because I don't need it. But it's so cute.
You're supposed to look at it.
You can watch the road. So we just went to this estate sale in, what would you call that, like park, like
Franklin Park, I would say.
But is it like
technically.
what type of neighborhood would you categorize?
Yeah, it's old.
It's kind of old suburban.
Yeah.
So like the houses have a little bit more character, I think. It was filled with antique goodies and whatnot. And oh, by the way, this is my mother-in-law, Jen.
Hi.
And this is my sister-in-law, Lydia.
Hello.
Anyways, I think we're gonna go to lunch now. We're gonna go to a cute little cafe called Mediterra. And then when we get home, do you guys want to do like a little haul
Ooh, yes.
and chill what we got?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Ta-ta for now. See hands. Lydia got some dishware and glassware. Look how cute that is. And some candles, obviously. Oh my gosh, we really did get a lot.
Do we know?
Found my matcha. Jen found this. We just liked it, the cover. And this is a good one. Antoine's Restaurant in New Orleans. Pretty famous restaurant in New Orleans. Onion soup with cheese.
Ooh, nums.
It was like the first thing we saw. And I was like, I don't need another bench. And then after we finished our day, Jen decided she needed it.
Grab it.
She's not wrong. So good. This is just a good acrylic tray for breakfast in bed. We have a little candelabra because it was cute. This is a good cocktail shaker. And then we have like 5 of these. They're all different heights. Little candlesticks. Some candles, other candlestick holders. And then this is like an olive oil thing. Lydia got this cute side table that we thought might be good for, I love how kind of worn it is on top. But we thought it could be good for like a little bar, miniature bar situation. So I just got back from going to that estate sale with my mother-in-law and my sister-in-law. And when we were unloading the back of Jen's car, one of the neighbors came up and started being like nebby, that's a Pittsburgh term for nosy, about what we had just purchased. So my video became chaotic and I was showing things without my voice. So I just decided to show you my things from home. This was the most exciting find. It's this chair. The caning is like completely broken. But here it is. See? And this cushion was on it, and I just thought it was so cute like that. I love this cushion. Not that I need another chair in this house, but I'm going to find room for it because I heard someone say recently, I was watching like a home tour and they were like, buy something because you love it. You'll always find room for it if you love it. So that's what I'm going to live by. I found this like little onyx horse figurine. This is a wool blanket and it's in this little briefcase situation. I think it's so that you can like picnic, or you can use this as a cushion if you were to go to a game or something like that. And so you just unzip it. Yeah, it's definitely meant to be a cushion still because there's actually padding in this. So I'm holding my phone because it's also my monitor. There's like this weird cushion inside. That way when you take the blanket out, it's still comfortable. I loved the way the plaid looked on here because it's kind of worn. And so I contemplated whether I wanted it or not because I really like the blanket, but the wool isn't as worn as I maybe would have liked. So I'm just gonna use it. So I'm in the middle of redoing our bathroom and I'm deciding to kind of like mix match baskets and maybe some trays. I don't know. I don't know if any of this is gonna work, but I bought it and we'll see. So I got this basket. It's like this. I like these kind of circular handles on the side. I thought that was cute. This one. Really like the color of this one. This is another tray one. The handles are broken, but that's okay because I'm only going to use it as a tray. And then I did get this basket as well just because it's cute, but it needs severely. Look how cute with my outfit. Wait, can we all just admire my outfit really quick? With my Harley Davidson cowgirl boots. Little French Market basket that severely needs to be cleaned. You can't really tell, but maybe you can. It's pretty rough. That's all I got. I have done a very long week of antiquing. I don't know why. It just kept happening. So here you go. Here's a plethora of antiquing videos and thrifting. I hope you enjoyed following along with me, and let me know what your favorite item is down in the comments. If you want. You don't have to. You can also hit the like button if you want. You don't have to do that either, but that would mean a lot to me. It would also mean so much to me if you would subscribe. If you enjoy my videos and want to keep seeing them, that's a good way to do it. I just sound like such a tube viewer. I sound like a tube viewer. That's what I call YouTubers. I guess I am one. I need to just get over it. Okay. Love you. Bye.